One of the things that I think I have in common with probably every oil painter is this love and appreciation for the paint itself. Mixing the paint, in my case, either with walnut oil or with liquid. I wish that's all I had to do to create a painting. My name is Jo, and I'm an oil painter. I became a studio painter 5 years ago, and I've been in the Berkshires since 2001. I grew up in Eugene, Oregon, so wild child in a wild place. Loved art class in high school, of course. And then I was an art history major in college, so I went to a lot of museums, and that's how I learned religion. That's how I learned color. Cezanne is one of my favorite artists, Van Gogh, Matisse, and from there I was hooked. Being a gallery owner was the best thing that ever happened to me. It was a way for me to connect directly to art as my profession with artists and just always have beautiful art around me. I collected it, I chose it, I sold it. Transitioning to being a studio artist and actively creating it myself, it's not necessarily a positive. I know what a beautiful painting is, and when it is finished, when I look at others' works, but I start with that in mind, and I already have a mental image of what I want the painting to be, and I haven't developed the skill set to get there. Certainly I'm inspired by light, seeing the flowers and the beauty of the flowers, or seeing a color combination of the blue in the sky against that yellowy orange of the leaves. So those are sources of inspiration. My favorite part of the start of my day is choosing what colors I'm going to put on my palette, which is different than a lot of artists, because a lot of artists, contemporary artists, use the same palette all the time, and they often tell me, Jo, you should use a limited palette, it's easier, 6 or 8 colors, warm and cool. But I just love picking the combination of colors that are going to go in this landscape. It's almost like choosing little treasures that go together. One of my aspirations for myself is to see which start fits. Is it that I want to start with a white canvas? Is it that I want to start on Duralar with quick, dark strokes? Do I want to do a full grisaille, a tonal underpainting? My most favorite way to do it is to just come in with a blank canvas and sketch it out. Come in with one of the brushes that I love to draw with and draw it either from life or from a photo, and then think about the darks, shade them in, and then mix my color palette. But that doesn't always create a successful painting. Doing the homework like all the masters did with the sketches and the tonal studies and figuring out the composition, that more reliably creates a successful painting. And when I have the discipline to go that route, I have better luck.